Hey guys and gals, what's crack-a-lackin'? Spicy here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Got an awesome product review for you today. As you've seen before on my channel, I've done a product review for SANSI light. I have a spotlight set up on my front porch, shining out in the front yard. If you haven't seen that video yet, a little icon will pop up at the top. That is the product review and setting up of that light. Super bright, super awesome LED light. SANSI has sent me another security light. This is a motion sensor security light. LEDs, it's got 4 LEDs on it. This light is fully adjustable. The arms on it will move out. They will turn to move up and down. And the sensor moves up and down, around, anywhere you need to position it. On the sensor, on the bottom, there's different tabs. You have the sensitivity, the distance of how far you want the sensor to be, and then you have a time limit, anywhere from 1 minute up to 10 minutes of the light staying on before they go back off. Whenever you order the SANSI light on Amazon, I will have a link down in the description below where you can find that. They give you all the mounting hardware that you need to set this up onto the outlet on the outside of your house or wherever you're going to set this up at. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how we're going to set this up, and then we'll test it out and see how bright it is. What I'm going to do with this one is I am setting it up in our shop. My father-in-law, in his shop, when he comes in at night, he has to walk over here and plug in the lights. Well, it's pitch black in here. So we're going to hook this up so whenever we walk into the shop, this will come on and it'll allow him to find the plug-in for the overhead lights a lot quicker. Alright, so this is coming out the front door of the house, and usually you have a little outside light right here. That's where you hook up the SANSI light. On the inside of this box you have your hot wire and your ground wire, and on the SANSI light, the green wire is your neutral. You hook it up to the side of the box inside of this. As you can see, we got wires coming out. We have a porch built onto the front of our house, and right here we have a porch light. And on the other end of the porch, we have a light. This box right here, I could take this light out and put that spotlight right here and face it out towards the yard. But I don't need the light out here. Let me show you why. As you can see right there, that is the SANSI LED spotlight that I hooked up to the front of the porch. That's the light that's going to be attached to the iCard on the top. It is super bright. Coming outside, looking out through the yard, everything is pitch black. But all I gotta do is flip that light switch on, and you can see it just lights up this whole entire front yard. I can see all the way out to my chicken coop. So the front of the house is well lit. If we hear something or need to do something out in the front yard, flip the front porch light on, and that spotlight comes on and lights up this whole entire front yard. So I don't really need it here in the front yard. When you come out the back of the house, right over to the side of the house is our shop. We have all this lit up by this light that's hanging up in the tree. This is a LED light that I think my father-in-law got from a company. But it's hung up in the tree and it lights up this whole entire yard. So everything on the side, as you can see, is all just lit up completely at night. So we don't have no use to setting the light up on the back side of the house. Now that you have seen the reason why I can't put it outside, let's go ahead and set this up. First thing I'm going to do, just like you've seen on the front porch, the light on the outside of your house and the light that we have underneath the porch, we needed a box like this for the inside of the shop. Our shop, we have LED lights on the inside, but they are set up separately. We don't have any of these boxes, and this is what we needed. I went to the hardware store and just picked up this simple box. And we're going to attach it to the side where I'm going to mount this. So let's go ahead and get this all started setting up, and then we'll see how everything goes. Alright, so now we have the box attached to the wall. That's where we're going to attach the light to, and I'll show you what we're going to use as wiring. On the back of your SANSI light, there's 3 wires that come out. You have a green, a white, and a black. Your green is going to be the neutral. We're going to attach that to the center of the box. There's a screw hole in the center of the box. I'll show you that when I go up there. The white is going to be your hot, your black is going to be your ground. Alright, since we don't have any wires running through the shop, we're going to use, I have an old extension cord that we're not using. I cut the end of it off, stripped the wires. All we need is the hot and ground to it. So simply, You have the white on white, black on black. The green is going to be attached to the box. In the little pack that you get, they do send you little wire nuts. So that's what we'll use to attach the white on white and black on black on this. So let's get this wired up. On your box, you have this little screw right here. This is for the neutral wire. I'm going to take that green wire, and I'm going to wrap it around that right there. And I'm going to take my screwdriver, and I'm going to screw that down tight. In the little pack that you get, they do send you a very long screw to go into the center of the SANSI box and attach to this box. So that's what I'm going to do now, is attach this box to it. I'm going to run these two cords, these two wires out the bottom of the box. Now it's attached to the wall, and you can adjust these lights however you want them. And your sensor, you can adjust that any way you want it. So now we need to get the wires attached to the bottom. Alright, so the white wire and the black wire coming out of the bottom of the box. I'm just going to attach the white on white, black on black. The wire nuts that they sent you, you can use those to attach them together. I got two that I like to use instead of those. They're just a little bit smaller. But I'm going to take this white wire, and I'm going to, the two white wires, I'm going to twist together and then put this wire nut on it to hold it together. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the black and black. I'm going to twist the wires together and then put the wire nut on it and hold the wires together. Give it a little tug, make sure they're not going to come apart. That's going to be great. I'm just going to take this, I'm going to go over the top of this for right now. We'll attach this to everything to where it won't come loose. Now that I got them wired up, my father-in-law is going to plug it up, but I'll make sure that this, the sensor is set on test. And he's going to plug it up and we're going to see how bright it is. That is great. That works perfect. Man, that is super bright. Alright, we're going to get this unplugged. We're going to attach this wire to the wall so it don't come loose, and then we'll come back and I'll show you some more of it. Alright, as you can see, the light is on right now. I'm going to walk outside the door. I'm going to close it, and then whenever the light goes off, I'm going to come back in and see if the light comes on, because that's what we want at night when we come out to the shop. When we open the door, we want that light to come on. That way we can find our way to the light, to the plug-in, to plug in the overhead lights. So I'm going to walk outside, wait for this to go off. I'll come back in. We'll see what happens. There we go. When we come in, the light comes on, and I can walk over here and plug up the power cord to the overhead lights. So there you have it, guys and gals. That is the motion sensor security light from SANSI. We did not set it up outside because you've seen all the lighting that we have outside and how we have our house built. But this is how we're going to use it, and I think it's going to work great. I will leave a link, like I said, down in the description below where you can find this light. Very awesome. You see how bright it is, and in just a second, or later on tonight when it gets dark, we'll come out here and give it a test run in the dark to see how, just to see how bright it is. So guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it pretty useful, helpful. Go look them up, check them out, check out all their lights that they have available. The link, the iCard that I had, that's the LED spotlight that I have hooked up in the front of the house. To me, they are excellent lights. Alright guys and gals, well stay tuned for that little night view of this light working, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Until then, remember, everybody's got a little backwoods in them. I'll catch you later. Alright guys, it is nighttime. We're going to walk out here to the shop and see how that motion sensor LED security light works. It's going to be a little dark just a second, and holy macaroni, it's done started raining. Just like I said, walking out the back door, that spotlight that's on the tree lights everything up. But we're going to walk out here to the shop. I'm going to open up the door and you'll see how it lights everything up. Yep, as soon as you open up the door, it'll light it up. And now I can walk over here, see what I'm doing, and plug in the overhead light. That's how we got ours hooked up. By all means, hook it up however you want to use it. On the front of your house, back of your house, in your shop. These things are great. Catch y'all later.